It's only the disciplined ones who are free. Everybody else is a slave to their moods. I have always questioned this idea because I've been a creative person for over 8 years. You feel that discipline eats up your creativity. You feel that if you do not function a certain way, if you don't go out of your routine, you are caged. You just have to function one way to be able to win. And I thought that is not the way to live life. And while at some point I may argue about it, that is not what I want to talk about today. What I do want to talk about today is that when you know what you need to be doing in life to be winning, whatever your definition of winning is when you truly take the actions that need to be taken, and that is when you truly are free. Because, truth being told, life is not linear. It does not go like this. It usually always has a curve to it, and that usually leads up over a span of 10 years and even decades. So, in hindsight, it never really feels enough. It never really feels like you're doing the right things. And there are so many times when you just don't want to do it. But truthfully, each time you think about the goal that you're chasing, you will always get up from your bed. You will always wake up on time. You'll always do what needs to be done to reach where you want to be. So, truthfully, it's just the disciplined ones. It's just the ones who know the purpose of their life. It's just the ones who are trying to chase their dreams, who truly build a life that deserves all the efforts and that deserves the actions that they're taking. And when you see even the smallest of the results, you decide to go all in always. But imagine thinking of building a business or going to the gym, and you just go for 10 days, and the 11th day you don't feel like it because you're not in the mood of it. So you skip the gym, and then you skip the gym another day because you don't feel like it, and that's 2 days of skipping it, and now you feel that it's okay to skip it. And if you keep doing that, how would you ever build your dream physique? Same goes for business. How are you going to build your dream business? How are you going to build your dream life? You got to keep doing what you need to do to get where you want to be. And sometimes it will be against your mood, sometimes it will be against your will. And some days you might not even have it in you, and you would still show up because you only care about the results, the final outcome. And you're okay to do anything that you must do for it. But let's think about it. What does it really take? How do you really build discipline? Well, discipline comes from obsession. I do not believe that discipline is better than obsession. I think it's the people who are obsessed who unknowingly make discipline a part of their life. When I started going to the gym and lifting 3 years ago, I was not aware how obsessed I would be with building a body that truly is just something that expresses me and that is about strength. But now that I think about it, after one point, I just got obsessed with doing it. And after that, there was no looking back. Today, I do not have to think that I need to work. I don't have to think that I need to go to the gym or that I need to go for a run. It just happens so naturally because it's so much of a part of my life that if I don't do it, I would go insane. And I think that is what it truly takes. When you're obsessed with the idea of what you want, that is when discipline becomes a part of your life unknowingly. You don't have to force it. So let's think of any goal that you have in your mind at the moment, like the most important priority, P0 in your life right now, and you want to achieve it. Let's think of what it would take for you to keep taking actions for it for the next 15 days. And for the next 15 days, you're not going to think about anything at all. You're not going to think about how you feel. You're not going to think about your shortcomings. You're not going to think about the obstacles that come across. The goal is for you to keep putting in the reps for that one goal for 15 days without thinking about it. Be it a few hours or be it entire days and nights, it does not matter. The goal is to keep showing up for 15 days. And truth being told, if you're going to put 110% of your efforts on that front, you're going to see some results. And even if you don't, you would have the drive it takes to continue on the 16th day and the 60th day after that. And that is the whole point. Become so obsessed with your own life and building it for your own sake that you do not have to think of whether you even want to do it or not. It has a lot of parts to it. Do you even enjoy what you want to do? And that is the biggest factor, because if you do not enjoy it, it doesn't make sense. You only have one life. So you got to pick something first that truly makes a difference and that will define your ideal life, and then go all in to be there. And along the way, there are going to be so many thoughts. You would be wondering if you really should be doing this at all, or like the people around you are not doing it, or are you too obsessed? The answer to all of that is who gives a fuck, right? You got to do what you got to do if you believe in it. Find something you believe in, go all in for a few days, and then just look at obsession take over your own mind and body, because the mind is a powerful place, and whatever you tell yourself becomes your reality. If you tell yourself that this is who I am, I show up, I do what needs to be done, and I know what my dream life looks like, you're going to do everything possible to get there. But if you tell yourself that it doesn't matter, I'm not disciplined, I'm not obsessed, I don't know what I want to do with life, you're going to think about yourself the same way. And truly, you should have the highest level of respect for yourself, and that is only when you can truly build a life that you love and enjoy and cherish. So if you take away one thing from this video, it's this: find what you love, do everything that you can to go deep into it, and watch obsession take over your life, and discipline will never be a question. And that is when you will truly feel free, because yes, it's only one life, and it's also the only life that you've got to build a life that you truly will love for decades. That's it.